Recording. Rolling up and down fingers. And into the palm. And pads of the pinky. And the thumb. And down to the wrist. And up to the knuckles and across. And let's take the ball into one hand and spin. And then the other. Back to the first. And then the other. And we'll go around the back. Switch. 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 And switch. And hinging at the waist, go through the legs. Switch. 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 And put the ball on the floor. Assess how the feet feel. Step on the ball, press down 3 times. Go up to the knuckles, press once on each. Roll across. And roll across the top of the heel. Bring the ball to the middle of the foot, wiggle the toes. Press the toes into the ball. Raise and separate. Press again. Wiggle again. Scribble. Three, 2, 1. Release. Reassess. Repeat. 3 times in the middle. Up to the knuckle. Roll across the knuckles. Roll across the top of the heel. Middle of the foot, wiggle the toe. Press the toes into the ball. Raise and separate. Press again. Wiggle again. And scribble. 3, 2, 1. Ball out of the way. Reassess the feet. And shake the truth. Three, 2, 1. Center. Twist at the waist. Swing the arm. And center. Do some primordial Tai Chi and have hands, palms facing inward. Bring them up and out. And back. And down. Bring the right hand up to the right side and look at it. And back down, the left hand up to third eye of the left side. And down. Hands together, bring them up the front of the spine and out. And down. And back up to the heart. Carry that chi ball over to the right side. And then to the left side. Back to the right. Back to center, right hand below, left hand up. Bring the right hand up, left hand down. Left hand up, right hand down. Pivot on the left heel. Turn a quarter as you throw the pitch. And bring the left hand out together, chi. The right hand. The left hand. Pivot on the left heel. Throw the pitch. Turn a quarter. Right hand is below, left hand is up. Right hand comes up, left hand down. Left hand comes up, right hand down. We're going to pivot again a quarter. Throw a pitch. Left hand gathers chi. Right hand gathers chi. Left hand. Both hands out. Go down, scoop it up. The left hand inside the right palm comes up the front of the spine, to the crown, and down. Stop at the lower dantian. Take your breath. And turn around and let's do some steps forward. And then elbow towards the opposite knee. Left the opposite heel in front. And then behind her. And take a step forward with a twist and a punch. Expected side. And then walk. Or march. Or jog. So we're going to do a standing corset today. Good mornings, traveling rows, that sort of thing. No squats. You want to do those? I'm going to run. But whatever you do, just be safe. And I'm going to do some 5 Tibetans after class. Getting ready to go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're off. 10. 20. And 30, and two best. Interlace the fingers. Bring the hands up overhead. How about you tell us if you can? And back down, then back if you can. Good, to center. Then to one side. Then to the other. Come on, back to center. Lower the hands, push out of the chest. Come on down, bring one hand on top, the other hand below. Try to grab your fingers if you can't use a towel or a band or a strap or a belt or something. Oh. And then reverse position. And go again. This side. All right. 3, 2, 1. Come on down and shrug. And then swim. And reverse. And then do a breaststroke. Extend the arms and tap the shoulders. And then bring one arm across the body, press in. And then the other. First arm behind the back, press down and in. And then the other. Form a W, squeeze the shoulder blades together and hold. And release. And squeeze. Release. Squeeze. And release. Put your fists on your forehead and then bring your elbows forward and back and forth. And then grab both elbows and rock side to side. And come on down, rotate the neck. And go the other way. nod. And go to your shoulder. Come back to center, bring your hand up over, cup the ear. Chin up, eyes up, so gently. And then chin down, eyes down. Same thing the other way. Looking up. And down. Come on back to center, tuck in the chin and peck like a pigeon. And let's do a side lunge. Go the other way. And come on back up and grab a stick. We're going to bring one leg out in front, put the stick behind it. And slide down the stick, raise the sole of the foot and wiggle it back and forth. And then press the sole of the foot against the stick. Same thing with the other leg. Hamstring. And calf. And then come back to center. We're back at the booyah stick, a little flip flop action. And then big circles out. And then bring it in. And then laterally. And then laterally in the other direction. The stick behind you and the crook of the elbows, twist at the waist. Lean back if you can, otherwise keep twisting. And come on back. Bring the stick up to the shoulders. Twist the body, keep the head and hips facing forward. And then the stick comes up over the head. And down below the waist, back up over the head and behind you if you can. Stop at the shoulders and push out. And then bring it over to one side, hands at or near the top, swing behind. And the other hand. And then we're going to bring stick to the middle, hold on with two hands, one hand or a finger or two at the top, step back. Feet are about shoulder width apart. We're gonna scrunch the toes into the ground and create a big arch by coming back onto the fifth metatarsal on each side. Hold that. And then we rock back and forth between the fifth and the first metatarsal, keeping the toes pressed into the ground. Three, two, and one. All right. It goes away. I'm going to do the standing core set. This is the one where we start with the good mornings. Do 10 or so. And then some traveling rows. So we're going to have feet about shoulder width apart, hinge at the waist, arms across, bring the elbows past the rib cage, then put the other arm in front and repeat. That's one. We're going to do 10 again. Each way. Switch the front hand and arm each time. 3 for me. Feel the shoulder blades come together. And this is the last one. And come on up. All right, we're going to slap the opposite knee. Bring the knee up as high as feels safe. We're going to do a rotational punch about 45 degrees into up rather than down, into the air. What I wanted to say. Okay, take a breath. We're gonna put our hands right up in the air next to the ear. Grab that cherry and come back down. All right, feel the breath. We're gonna do some alternate jumping jacks. So we're gonna step out to the side when the hands come up over the head, bring the feet together. And down and then back to the middle. And then to the other side. And 10. All right. We're gonna put our feet apart. We're gonna bring our hand down and go towards it. You don't have to touch it. Do about 10. And come on back up. Grab some breath. We're gonna do knee drives to the same elbow, same side elbow. But we'll alternate. 2, 3. And 10. Okay, you can continue doing the same or cross your arms and go to the opposite knee. Or bring the opposite knee up to the elbow. All right. Great. And 10. All right, that's good. Take some breaths. Open out. All right. We're doing Matadors, 4 quick ones, 1 long one, 4 rounds. It's 5 breaths, so it's in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. And then a slow inhale through the nose and a long exhale through the nose and mouth. 4 rounds of that. Here we go. And then rub the hands together. Cultivate chi, form the chi ball. And the center. 2 breaths. Let's open our hearts. Pause on this inhale, exhale, send it out. And center, 2 breaths. And bring down sheet from the top. And gather from below.
Thank you, Thom.
Okay, Mira, have a very good
Have a
Thanksgiving.
great Thanksgiving.
Thank you. See you Friday, I hope.
Right.
Ditto, Nina.
Happy Thanksgiving to you and yours.
Take care.
See you later.
All right. Okay, let's go. A little 5 Tibetans here. We'll only do 11 today. Starting with some spins. And double press. If you're doing this at home, take your time on your spins. Gonna take some time for us to move the camera and get on the floor, which is what we're gonna do. And explain all the modifications. All right. We are on the floor. In the modified version, the soles of the feet are on the floor. Hands could be by the side. They could be under the lower back to support the lower back if you need it, or under the head if you need support at the neck. Head, neck, and shoulders come up, and soles of the feet come up. And right back down. In the regular version, the legs are extended, head, neck, and shoulder come up, and so do the legs. That's one. We do an up to 11. And when you're done, take a couple breaths. Up on our knees. Hands are on the hamstrings or glutes. You can rock back on your knee if you can't do back extensions. If you have spinal issues, but if you can, come on back and go forward. 1, 2. And that's 11. Deep breaths. Look down. And normally back and hips, but if you need them behind you, go ahead. You put the soles of the feet on the floor in the modified version. 4 legs extended either way, inverted table up to 11. breath. And out. And if I heard him, you're on all fours, arms over his shoulders, come up into cobra. And back. Regular version, down dog to up dog. Up to your left. Around when you're done and sit with your legs crossed over the feelings. Right for you today. We are going to do 6 rotations in one direction, 5 in the other. Either sitting up or bending down. On the last round, we're gonna stretch out. Do around the box breathing, 4 in, 4 hold, 4 out. 4 hold in the middle. Then on one side and the other. Here we go. I'm switching directions. And now I'm stretching out in front. Box breath. Box breath over the left knee. And then right knee. And then switch the position of the legs. What was on top goes below. What was behind up and out front. And we're going to start in the opposite direction than we did last time, but again, do 6 one way, 5 the other, stretching out on the last round to do some box breathing in the center left and right, or center right and left in this case. Here we go. Switching direction. And stretching out. Box breath over the right knee. And then the left knee. And this is where the last one looks the same. Got that. See you on Friday. Have a great Thanksgiving all.